All right, our story begins by saying Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson are visited by Dr. Mortimer.
Dr. Mortimer.
Who has a case for them. So we've got our partners, the detective Sherlock Holmes, his kind of a assistant,
yes, his
Dr.
assistant.
Watson.
That's right, and the man who writes all the stories
yes.
in the books. Yeah.
It's told from Dr. Watson's point of view.
Right.
He's the one who's telling what has happened. They're visited by Dr. Mortimer, who has a case for them. When we're talking about a crime, something bad that has happened where the police or a private detective have to solve it, figure out who did it, what happened, we call that a case.
That's right. It's like a job, a special, specific job for the police, also for lawyers.
That's
right?
true.
Lawyers have a case too, depending on what it could be. It could be a very serious case like murder, or a smaller case like someone stole my bicycle. But if they're out there trying to catch the criminal, they're trying to solve the case.
It goes on to say his friend, Sir Charles Baskerville, recently died in Dartmoor.
Ooh, this is a serious case.
So we've got Sir Charles Baskerville. They used to add Sir to people's names. It meant usually that they were rich.
Important.
Have
done something great.
They owned a very big house. They've done something important for the country of England. Or something like, or they just had a lot of money. So somebody very important, Sir Charles Baskerville, has recently died. It means he died not very long ago.
Okay, and what happened? Well, it says he had a weak heart, but Mortimer thinks he died of fear. Wow, so it could have been a heart attack. If you have a weak heart, your heart isn't very strong, you could get sick or die more easily. But Mortimer doesn't think it was a simple heart attack. He thinks he died of fear. Something was so scary that it frightened this man, Charles Baskerville. It frightened him to death. Now, why does Mortimer think that? As we read on, it says, close to the body of Charles Baskerville, Mortimer found the footprints of an enormous hound. Wow, that is very mysterious. Good thing Sherlock Holmes is here to help. If you die of something, that is what kills you. So you could die of a heart attack or cancer. People can also die of a car accident or being attacked by a giant dog, possibly. But that is the reason you died. That is what killed you. And what is enormous? It's really, really big. That's basically all that enormous is. But here we're dealing with an enormous or really big hound.
A hound, yes.
What's a hound?
A hound is a dog.
It's a big dog.
It's just another word for a dog. Usually, when we're talking about a hound, we're talking about a big dog.
A bigger dog, yes.
You wouldn't talk about a little chihuahua as a hound. Basically, if the dog sounds like yip, 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 that's not a hound.
It's a dog.
That's a dog. But if it's a big Rottweiler or a Doberman, any kind of big dog, we can call that a hound.
That's right. They used to use hounds as hunting dogs.
That's right.
That's sort of where that family of dogs comes from, what they used to do. But of course, now they're just big, friendly dogs. Well, why is this possible that there was a huge dog or hound that frightened this man? It says there is an old legend in the Baskerville family. An old legend. A legend is like an old story, something that has been told from grandparents to children for many generations, many years. So everyone in the family knows this old story. Tell us about the old legend.
It says that a huge glowing hound killed a member of the Baskerville family in the 17th century.
There you go. It has some history.
So not only is the hound huge.
It's big.
Huge is another way of saying enormous.
Sure.
That word we talked about before. It just means very, very big. It was also glowing.
It's frightening.
Yeah, if something is glowing, it means there's light around it, light coming off of it. Certain things might glow in the dark, for example, or you can see the sun glowing up in the sky. It just means light is coming out of it. So this huge glowing hound killed a member of the Baskerville family in the 17th century. If you're a member of something, it means you have joined a certain group, or in this case, we're talking about a member of a family. So, the mother, the father, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, those are all members of the family because, they share the same blood, they have the same last name, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you can be a member of a school club, you can be a member of a family.
A team?
You can have a member of a team, you can have a membership at a certain business.
You're a member in a band,
Yeah, you can be a band member, you can be a cast member. You can be a member of a lot of stuff, I'm realizing right now.
It just means you're part of a group of people or something like that. Now, it goes on to say, it is said that the ghost hound, this enormous glowing hound is a ghost hound also, it says, has appeared many times since then, and many Baskervilles have died in terrible ways. Wow, it sounds like this family has a curse on it, like there's some black magic that is causing all sorts of trouble for all of the members of the family, not just one person. But of course, this is a legend. Legends aren't always true, and if something isn't definitely true, if it isn't a fact that you know is true, you can say, it is said that, or people say that, or I heard that. So you're kind of saying, I don't know if it's true, but this is what people say. And with a legend, you can't really show that it is true or not. So it is said that there's this terrible curse on the Baskerville family. I guess it's up to Sherlock Holmes to find the answer to this legend.
That's right. They often say, it is said that, or they say. We never know who they are.
They?
They could be anyone.
People.
People.
Some people I don't know.
In general.
Yes.
But they say, or it is said that. Now, Sir Charles's nephew, Sir Henry Baskerville, will now receive the Baskerville fortune. So this is a nephew. A nephew are the children. Your nephew would be the children of your brother or sister.
That's right, the son of your brother or sister.
Son. If it was a daughter, it would be a niece.
Right.
So we have nieces and nephews.
Yes.
Yes, those are the children of your brother or sister.
So if you have an uncle and you are a boy, you are that uncle, that man's nephew.
That's right. These are the special names we have for different family members.
If it's a girl, it's a niece.
Niece, yes.
That's right.
So we have Sir Henry Baskerville, he's the nephew. He will now receive the Baskerville fortune. Fortune means a lot of money, all the things that your family owns. When somebody in the family passes away, all the wealth, all the money, the homes, the cars, everything they own will usually be passed on to the next generation of people. So this nephew, he's going to get the Baskerville fortune. In this family, I'm not sure if I would be wanting that.
That's true. The fortune might come also with the danger of the glowing hound.
Yeah, it comes, you get the fortune, but you also get the hound.
You could be killed by a giant dog. But of course, this is interesting for Sherlock Holmes because yes, maybe a glowing ghost dog killed this older man, but also it could be about money.
Yes.
Many crimes are about money. So Sherlock Holmes is probably thinking, maybe the nephew has killed his uncle to get the fortune, to get all this money. But we'll have to find all that out later. It says he, Henry Baskerville, the young nephew, is the last of the Baskervilles. So he doesn't have children. If he dies, the family line kind of disappears. The family line will die out. And Mortimer, the friend, thinks he's in danger. Maybe the glowing dog is going to try to kill him next.
It goes on to say Sir Henry is sent a letter that tells him to stay away from Dartmoor. So he's in danger. It means something bad might happen to him. There's something dangerous around him or something like that. So he sends him a letter that tells him to stay away from Dartmoor. To stay away means you don't go to a place.
That's right.
Your mother might tell you to stay away from that boy. He's a bad influence. It means don't go near him, don't be around him, that sort of thing. This letter has warned him to stay away from Dartmoor, so don't go there, in other words, because, well, you might get killed. Something bad might happen to you.
That's right. And then it says he's followed in London by a bearded man.
Oh, don't trust those bearded men.
A bearded man. If a man has hair all over the bottom part of his face, that is called a beard. And if we want to use that as an adjective to talk about someone with a beard, we can say a bearded man. You don't usually see a bearded woman. Usually it's a man.
Only in the circus.
Only in the circus. Anyway, so who is this mysterious bearded man? Why is he following Sir Henry around? And then something else strange happens. It says also, one of his new boots goes missing and reappears, but an older one is stolen.
Wow.
Someone seems to be playing funny games with his shoes. Boots are basically bigger, heavier shoes. They might go a little higher up your leg. You can wear boots if you're walking in dirty or very wet ground or something like that. So basically, someone is stealing one of his shoes or his boots. It goes missing. If something goes missing, it's not there. It was supposed to be there. I put it there. I came back a few minutes later. It went missing, or it has gone missing. Someone moved it or stole it. So who is taking a new shoe and then bringing it back and then taking one of his old shoes as well, or boots? That's a very strange crime.
Yeah, it's all very confusing, and Holmes suspects some funny business.
Yes.
If you suspect something, it means you think something is happening or that something has been done. He suspects some funny business. Funny business doesn't mean funny like, ha ha, that's so funny, that's a funny joke. This means something strange or something weird is going on.
And maybe something kind of with a crime or someone's trying to play a trick.
Yeah, we say funny business or this something smells funny. It just means something weird or strange or suspect is going on. Funny business is our shortcut for you for today. So let's take a closer look at this phrase.